माननीय फूड प्रोसेसिंग इंडस्ट्रीज मिनिस्टर श्री पशुपति कुमार पारस जी, माननीय राज्य मंत्री श्री प्रहलाद सिंह पटेल जी, माननीय फूड प्रोसेसिंग इंडस्ट्रीज मिनिस्टर श्री पशुपति कुमार पारस जी, माननीय राज्य मंत्री श्री प्रहलाद सिंह पटेल जी, our representatives from the state government, excellencies and industry representatives who have found time to come and participate in our happy event, Shri Minhaj Alam, Shri Shailesh Pathak, Secretary General FICCI, Shri Harsh Agrawal, Vice President FICCI, Mrs. Mattu JP Singh, ADG PIB, मेरे मंत्रालय से शरीक अधिकारीगण, कर्मचारीगण, and most important members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. अपनी बात को आगे बढ़ाने के पहले मैं एक छोटा सा सुधार पाठक जी की स्टेटमेंट में करना चाहूँगी. We have requested the Honorable Prime Minister's participation in inaugural, but the confirmation is still due, so please do not print. That is my request. We will await confirmation, and thereafter, if we are lucky, हमारा सौभाग्य होगा अगर हमें इस पर confirmation मिल जाती है और माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी हमारे इवेंट में आ पाते हैं. किंतु अभी ये स्टेटमेंट देना थोड़ा प्रयास कर रहे हैं हम लोग. उम्मीद करते हैं कि इसमें हमें सफलता मिलेगी. तो इस विशेष अवसर पर मैं थोड़ा बहुत अपने इवेंट के बारे में और थोड़ा मंत्रालय की जो हमारी स्कीम्स हैं उनके बारे में बताना चाहूँगी. The World Food India is envisaged as a flagship event. और जब मैं ये flagship event बोल रही हूँ तो ये मेरा लक्ष्य है, हमारे मंत्रालय का ये लक्ष्य है, हमारे मंत्रियों के सपोर्ट से हमारी ये उम्मीद है कि ये इवेंट इतना सक्सेसफुल हो जाए कि ये हर साल हम कर पाएँ, ऐसा हम उम्मीद करते हैं. 2017 में एक एडिशन हुआ था. पिछली बार जब हमारे ये इवेंट हुआ था तो बहुत ही सक्सेसफुल हुआ था और हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि हम उससे बहुत ही ऊपर, उससे बहुत ही बेहतर कर पाएँ. Last time we had 75,000 business visitors from over 65 countries with representation of 11 international business chambers, 25 ministers from 18 states, 9 ministerial delegations, and the event also facilitated over 8,000 online and offline B2B meetings. So this kind of gives a picture of how successful the event was. The World Food India 2023 will follow the footsteps of the success of the 2017 event and will provide a unique platform to all the stakeholders related to food processing, including raw material producers, food processors, equipment manufacturers, logistics and cold chain players, technology providers, academia, startups, food retailers, etc., to interact and showcase their respective strengths. The event will host senior government dignitaries, global investors, and business leaders of major global and domestic food companies. It is my strong conviction that the event will provide a global platform to showcase and highlight India's potential to be an export hub. हम हर एरिया में एक्सपोर्ट हब बनने की बात करते हैं. अब ये समय आ गया है कि फूड प्रोसेसिंग, जिसमें हमारा बेस मटेरियल काफ़ी है, thanks to all the other ministries, the fisheries, agriculture, animal husbandry having contributed to growth in base material. अब वैल्यू एडिशन का काम जो है वो हमारे मंत्रालय के पास आता है. And India's potential to be an export hub for processed food as well as processed and packaging machinery to the world. मैं ये इसके साथ जोड़ना चाहूँगी कि we should actually be adding not just processed food, but we should not rely for other things like machinery as well as packaging material on other countries. हमारा ये लक्ष्य होना चाहिए कि हम एक holistic approach के साथ इस काम को करें. I will highlight a few themes or pillars that have been identified for the event. पहला, I'm sure the list has been given by FICCI, so I'll just elaborate a little bit. The first one is the millets या श्री अन्न, the superfood of India. हमारे पिछले जनरेशन में लोग घर में ये रूटीन में खाते थे. अब स्थिति ये आ गई है कि हमें इसको पॉपुलराइज करने की आवश्यकता पड़ रही है. तो this event will highlight India's strength in millet production and the need for imbibing millets into the daily culinary preferences globally, not just for India. We look forward to this happening for the world as a whole. And since we are largest producers of millets, We look for the potential of high value addition being done in the country and also capturing the international market here. The second pillar of the event is going to be the innovation and sustainability green foods, apart from being India as export hub. And for innovation and sustainability green foods, this will focus on linking food processing sector with climate resilient and food security, reducing carbon footprint, a sustainable blue economy towards which government is seriously working towards, and circular economy by embracing sustainable solutions for all components. This pillar assumes great importance in the backdrop of India's commitment to drive sustainability initiatives through its G20 presidency as well as the upcoming COP28. The pillar of technology and digitization is where we look forward to large contribution coming from our country. On the IT sector, we've worked enough and we have really contributed greatly to the service sector's GDP. Now it's our time to add to that income that comes to the country, and we will provide platform for exploring opportunities presented by advanced technology like Web3, Internet of Things, AI, blockchain technology and 3D printing throughout the processing value chain in India. We have two technical institutes, NIFTM Kundli and NIFTM Tanjavur, who would be working on this area in particular and to create a lot of pioneering works that can later on be also shared with the world at large. White Revolution is the last pillar that we are going to work on, the White Revolution 2.0, which will seek to enhance private sector participation in the dairy industry of India, fostering the adoption of advanced technology, genetics to improve the quality of processed output, and product diversification, enabling seamless integration of Indian dairy sector with the global value chain. At this point, I cannot help but throw some lights on the true potential of Indian food industry. It makes me immensely proud to state that India is first in dairy production and second in horticultural crop globally. The Indian food processing sector has grown rapidly with an average annual growth rate of 8.3% in the last 5 years. The fact that sector employs 12.5% of the workforce in the registered manufacturing sector is a standing testament to true employment generation potential of the sector. The sector has attracted over $6 billion worth of foreign direct investment since 2014-15. The percentage share of processed food exports in agri-food exports stands at 22.6% as of 21-22, and we look forward to increasing this number manifold rather than exporting just grain or base material from all the allied sectors. These figures are encouraging and highlight the true potential of India's food processing sector. Now I would like to highlight three major schemes that the government is running from the Ministry of Food Processing sector, which have had very good results as far as our sector is concerned. The first being Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sampada Yojana. This accelerates growth in this sector through creation of modern processing infrastructure. The ministry envisages to support creation of strong infrastructure for food processing throughout the country in a demand-driven manner. The next is Production-Linked Incentive Scheme, which aims at creating global food processing champions in India and provides financial incentives to modernize and enhance the competitiveness of the food processing industry by manufacturing specific categories of food products that have high potential for growth in output and value addition. It gives me great pleasure to add that we do not just promote big industry, हम मिलेट प्रोड्यूसर्स को भी इस स्कीम के अंतर्गत सपोर्ट करते हैं और हमारे साथ 30 इंडस्ट्रीज जिसमें से 8 बड़ी हैं और 8 बड़ी industries of these 30 are large producers and the rest 22 are MSMEs. So that's a great achievement. I particularly take a lot of pride in, because millets, we started this work even before the International Year of Millets started, and last year itself we have given approvals to these companies to become part of our growth story. In addition to assisting the medium and large industry, the ministry also assists micro food processing units, SHGs, cooperatives, etc. to bring about their sustainable growth under the Prime Minister Formalization of Micro Entrepreneurs in Food Processing, which is the PMFME scheme. I have highlighted some strengths of food processing sector and initiatives taken by the ministry to drive the point that an event like World Food India 2023 will have enough achievements of food processing sector to showcase and also build base to work for further growth of the sector. Taking forward the high achievements of agriculture, fisheries and animal husbandry sector, the food processing sector paves way for value addition of products. Right from the primary processing level to the finished products, the potential is tremendous and we can work towards building strong value addition along the entire value chain to bring maximum benefits to all concerned. This event will be a step towards showcasing India's strength in food processing in the world. My colleagues and I are overseeing the preparations for the World Food India 2023 under the guidance of the two Honourable Ministers and have engaged with all the stakeholders, industry leaders, state governments, private sector companies, as well as representatives of foreign governments to make World Food India 2023 a great success. On behalf of the Ministry and my esteemed colleagues, I thank you once again for joining us on this momentous occasion of the curtain raiser event of the World Food 2023. Together, we can make this event a success. मैं मंत्रियों को विशेष रूप से धन्यवाद देना चाहूँगी जो हमारे प्रोत्साहन के लिए यहाँ आए और हमारे अनावरण के कार्यक्रम को इन लोगों ने अपना समय दिया। इसके लिए मैं इनका विशेषकर धन्यवाद करना चाहूँगी। धन्यवाद, थैंक यू, नमस्कार।
Thank you, ma'am. And now I would request Honorable